Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Who's Sitting at Your Table. I'm Sue here with Cheese and Tony, and today we're doing one of our favorite episodes that we love to record. It's time for Add to Cart Volume 5.
Volume 5 already? Wow. Well, we love this because honestly, we have so many goodies and we love sharing them with all of you.
Yay! This is my favorite. We're talking about our latest obsessions, what we bought, what we love, and what we're recommending to every friend we know.
All right, so before we start, what have you ladies been up to since the last time we were here together? Tony?
Well, you guys know that 2 weeks of nightmare health scares finally got that not so much resolved, but on a healthy mending path. I'm on antibiotics now, and so that part is good. And then since Josh has been a little over 2 weeks in college, been doing a lot of, hey mom, I think I need this, I think I need that, shipping stuff, going to the UPS store and shipping him, stuff from the house or ordering from Amazon and having it delivered to him. So that's been kind of a fun little thing. Well, Addison Cheese is close, so she doesn't have that thing where we have to ship. She could just easily drive and pick it up.
Or we drop it off.
Yeah, exactly. Easy peasy. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on with me. What about you guys? What's been going on with you?
Hey, Tone, real quick. Are you taking your probiotics since they have you on an antibiotic?
I am back on my stuff that I'm doing. Yes, that's prebiotics and probiotics.
Perfect. Okay. That's like the
Yeah.
first question I ask when anyone says they're on an antibiotic. Half the people don't realize that they should be on those to combat all the awful, ugly side effects. So cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I do that regularly. So it's
Awesome.
it's on
Good
my
job.
on my thing to do.
Good
Thank you for
job.
caring.
Good job. Of course. Now I care about all my friends because those suckers are nasty. You should only take them when absolutely necessary. So I'm glad you're
Yeah.
feeling better. I survived my little quick Vegas jaunt, although my flight was delayed. So I didn't get until almost 1 a.m. on Sunday. But or Saturday, I learned from my friend Andrea how much fun all those crazy slot machines are. Like, I've never played anything other than the Wheel of Fortune. And she's like, "Oh, no, that's boring," and I'm like, "Huh?" Okay,
So
we
what slot
played
machines are you guys playing? I was going to say, yeah, what is it?
oh my gosh, they are so fun. We had one that was this fish one, and there's 2 fish bowls, and then when you're playing the slots and the fish get bigger and bigger and bigger until they explode, and then you get bonuses. Well, then the last day I went and played the Wizard of Oz because we went to see the Wizard of Oz at the
Mhm.
Sphere, which was awesome. So we finally found a Wizard of Oz one, and I was on there for like an hour and a half just winning and all the I don't know, just all the graphics and all the fun things. And we're only playing like 75 cents, and it
Mhm.
was awesome. I was getting so excited. I'm like, this is the funnest thing. Of all the times I've been to Vegas, I never got into them because I thought it was like too complicated. I didn't realize it was just a normal slot machine with all these crazy fun graphics. We had Little Shop of Horror. We had um, gosh, what was the other one? There's a whole bunch of fun ones, and Andrea and I were
So it's
just dying.
entertainment, cheap entertainment, right?
Oh my god! And when you win, everything goes crazy, and it's
How,
just like,
how
oh
much?
my
How
god,
much
this is
did you
so
win?
fun.
Anything? That's the next question.
I
Did you
won
win
like
anything?
like $100.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Oh,
$100. Yeah,
yeah,
I'll take it.
that's not
Well, I
bad.
mean,
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least I'm in the
exactly.
positive. So, yeah,
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to going back next time and playing those slots again. Yeah, it was awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
So yeah. Yeah.
What about
What
you,
about you,
Cheesy?
Jean?
You know, at the risk of sounding morose, I mean, I am kind of surprised, like we bypassed your health stuff because I think that I guess how I'm feeling right now in my little opening here is um just being an advocate for your own health or having to be an advocate for your own health. And, I've been going through something for a year. I've seen literally like I saw an urgent care doctor over this. Once it seemed like it was staying. I went and talked to a telehealth guy who, you know, I talked to an OBGYN. I had like 3 biopsies. I talked to a urologist, like all this stuff. And I finally had a gynecologist tell me, nope, you should not be experiencing this. And we're going to do another biopsy, but we're going to put you under. And thankfully he did because he ended up finding something, a polyp, which is not life threatening, but like can left undetected, be cancerous.
Hmm.
And the urologist I spoke with, who was very thorough, like sure that I have blood basically, it was not coming from anything related to my bladder or that sort of thing. And he said those parts are fine. But just having even an OB not really, she did a biopsy, but she didn't find anything, and she was like sending me on my merry way. Meanwhile, I'm still bleeding, and this is not like the most exciting topic, but to me, it's like a year of this bleeding and no answers. And I finally got this gynecologist, Dr. Glassman, shout out, bitch. Oh my God, he's so fun. I literally felt like a connection with him because he was like, nope, 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 you should not be bleeding. And instead of just doing a biopsy, he actually put me under to do a biopsy and he found a polyp. And I don't know the results of that biopsy as well, and I'm not really concerned that it's gonna be cancerous, but, if I had just gone about my merry way and because I even asked the urologist, "Hey, should I be should I ask another doctor? Is there any other path I should take?" And he was like, "No, sometimes you just bleed." And I was just like, "It doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make
Hmm.
sense." And this is like a year. So what is going on with my body in this full on year, right? So I guess how I'm feeling right now is, Tony, I don't know if you mind sharing. Your story is similar. You had to be an advocate for your own health. You
Yeah.
don't have to share if you
Yeah.
don't want to or you don't feel comfortable, but like I will say that I'm very grateful for Dr. Glassman and my friends who know that this has been going on. I haven't been making a big deal out of it, but like have been very supportive. And Tony, I want to thank you for the soup that you got me. She got me this hearty ass soup. Like my daughter and Nicole, they would not let me get dropped off and picked up or take an Uber or anything like that. The anesthesiologists were like, no, you have to have someone physically present. No one can leave the premises. They have to be there the whole time. And then you have to have someone for like 3 hours after you get back from this. And it wasn't like a big kind of procedure, but they're very careful about that. And so Addison, her boyfriend, Brandon, they're the ones who accompanied me to my little procedure. And then they came back and Nicole showed up and lo and behold, Tony sends me soup. Everybody's checking in. Sue is like, how are you doing? Is there anything you need? Like everybody is checking in. Then it's not a big group who knows that I've been dealing with this because I haven't been really pointing it out to everybody. Amber and Amy know. Obviously, people have heard about it. But anyway, I'm very grateful that it feels like I'm on the mend versus like this
Hmm.
question mark outside. And
Of
so,
course.
along the lines of Sue and your hysterectomy, Tony, your recent health concerns, I think it's just a great message to make sure that A, you are an advocate for your own health, and B, you send someone this hearty fucking soup.
Spoonful of
Spoonful of
comfort.
comfort.
So
Yeah.
fucking, I'm telling you, these noodles, I wish you guys, I don't know if you can see, but it is some hearty ass noodles in here.
Well, and don't
It is so
forget
good. It comes with bread.
rolls and cookies. Yeah, and a spoon.
Yeah. Yeah, on a big ass spoon. I brought the spoon. So anyway, I'm so grateful for my friendships and, this doctor and my own, I guess, perseverance of no, this doesn't seem right.
Well, yeah, and to that point, if it doesn't feel right or doesn't seem right, continue to push your doctor, find another doctor because you know what Tony went through? I don't know about you, Cheese, but when she texted and said, "Hey, this is what happens when it goes untreated." I know
Yeah.
exactly what happens when it goes untreated. It could cause death because I do know
Yeah.
someone who lost their friend at 55 to a undiagnosed UTI. So it can cause death. So you
Yeah.
have to be your own advocate and take it seriously and keep pushing because some of these doctors either don't want to deal with you, don't have the time, or don't have the wherewithal or whatever. And it's so frustrating. So I'm just blessed that, geez, you finally got to a resolution after a year. And Tony, thank God you continue to push and push. And
Yeah.
now you're on the mend because this is serious shit.
No, I know. I knew that I wasn't going crazy. I knew there was something going on. And because I wasn't getting answers, I had to keep pushing and pushing. Of course, my doctor, unresponsive, well, doesn't have time for me. That kind of thing was really frustrating for me. After it all is said and done, do you know, I got a call from her assistant. Said, oh, yeah, the doctor said that she can make an appointment with you. I'm like, after I did all this, I said,
Yeah.
and I know what the
Screw you.
resolution is. I go, no, I have no reason to talk to her anymore.
If anything, I mean, it almost even sounds like malpractice. Like, screw her, get a new doctor, and honestly, write a review. because no one should be under that woman's care. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
think what I'll do is
Right.
I will go to member services where you go and you file a grievance. So,
Yeah.
and that's the person that
It
takes your
was it was
report. Yeah.
it was
No, that's a great.
mishandled. And here's the thing, we don't wanna be Karens, and
No.
Yes.
also recognize the fact that as you get older, like old people shit, I don't
Yeah.
wanna be that, like, "My god, and then this hurts,"
Yeah.
but
And
it
No,
just
this
feels
is serious
it
stuff.
actually this literally happened this week for me. It happened Tony's got her resolution, what, this last week?
Sunday
Just this
night,
week?
I finally got it. It'd been 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we both kind of basically have been
Going on the
looking for
journey. And
some
yours is
answers.
longer. Yeah. Yours is a longer journey, but yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Yours are serious. Like ultimately, it's just I'm glad that we have the answers. We
Hmm.
can
Me
move
too.
forward. Anyway, thank you for the
Me
soup.
too.
That's that whole saying. If you want to get anything done, you got to do it yourself. That's sad.
Yeah,
Very true. Very true. All right. Well, I'm glad you girls are doing better, and
thank
let's
you.
let's kick this add to cart off.
Awesome.
Yes,
Let's
let's
do it.
get to the fun stuff.
Right. I'm going to kick it off. So I'm just going to say that with the travel I've been doing, I didn't have a lot of time in the sun this year. And not that I'm a huge sun worshiper. I do love my natural vitamin D, but man, my legs are scary glow in the dark white. And I've been wearing a lot of skirts and shorts, and I want to look cute. And so I was packing for my next trip, and mine is called Mine Tan. So it's a
Oh,
coconut water self tan foam.
mhm.
And the funny thing is, I don't read instructions. And now when I read the instructions, I was like, oh, that's interesting. So let me tell you what I learned about this. Okay. So what I loved about it originally was you just put it on and it tans right away. So I literally will put it on while I'm doing my hair and makeup before going out at night. And it doesn't stink to all high heaven like all the other tannings do. Okay. And so I thought, well, this is great. And so what I learned about it is that you put it on, you can actually rinse it off without soap after an hour. You can do it after 2 hours. You can do it after 3 hours. So the darker you want it, the longer you wait. Well, hell, I never rinse it off. I just like put it on, leave it on, go out at night, rinse it off later on when I shower. So I didn't realize it's meant to be like you could rinse it off. And so it is, I believe, okay, so it's actually made with coconut water. So it hydrates your skin. It's free of like cruelty free, vegan, paraben free, which I appreciate the healthy stuff, right? We don't put all the toxic shit on our skin since it's our largest organ. And so so this package, I learned something else. So it's a two bottles come in here, and I thought it was two mitts. Well, one of them is an exfoliating mitt that comes in it, and the
Mhm.
other, this is kind of rough. And then the
Uh-huh.
other one is like a soft velvet mitt, which is in my bag that I packed with. And so the bottle looks like this because they have different kinds. Well, here, I have my condom on it for travel because that's a whole nother story I'll tell you about. So here's the cookware. It's a big moose bottle. Okay. So, yes, I do have these little condoms for when I travel. Then it goes on top. I'm not going to put it back on there.
Wait, now is that a real condom or it's just a
No,
condom
it's
for
a
travel
travel
stuff?
condom.
Oh
It's a
my God,
travel
I've never
condom.
heard of such a thing.
I put it on all my shampoos, all my
That's
bottles.
great.
So,
Because I use Ziploc, right? But that's what you do.
oh no, let me
Travel
just tell you
condom.
something,
It sounds like its own add to cart.
right?
Exactly.
Later. Okay, look, it's
It's
lopsided, whatever. So
reusable too,
listen.
right?
Oh
It's
yeah, no, for
lopsided.
sure. They come in different colors, a whole package. So all my bottles have these condoms on. But let me tell you something. When you travel with this sucker, okay, you got to put the condom on, you got to put it in a Ziploc and then put it in another bag. Like
Oh my
triple
gosh.
bag this up. And I'll tell you why. I didn't triple bag it up. And I went to Guatemala a couple years ago. All I have to say is thank God my clothes were in a garment bag. All but one sweater that I
God.
got from Vici. I got this one sweater from Vici. I had never worn it, packed it in there, and I opened my suitcase and tanning shit was
Oh
everywhere
God.
in my
Ooh. Did
thing.
it wash
And so my
out?
sweater, no, my sweater, I was in Guatemala. There's nowhere to wash it. I was like in a cabin. So I like threw the sweater out, and then thank God my garment bag was like plasticky. So I washed that and thank God. So now I'm ultra paranoid. So I like wrap this sucker up. I mean, the condom definitely helps. And then the two bags and make sure nothing's getting out if it explodes. But
Yeah.
other
So that
than that,
there's a chance that when you're traveling with it, you got to be careful.
very, very, very careful because people get mad at me if I don't do the disclaimer about this because they'll go, "You just ruined my whole suitcase." So triple bag it up. Make sure that if it does get out, it's not getting into your clothes. Oh my God, it was a nightmare, but I love it. Like I said, I just put it on, it dries, it darkens up right away. So you're not waiting. And now I know I can leave it on for an hour or two. I can go rinse it off. If I do it in the morning, I can rinse it off. Like I said, it doesn't stain your sheets. It's lightweight. It's a foam mousse and it really doesn't smell that bad. And it fades gradually. So you
Yeah, I
don't
was gonna say,
have
does it last? Yeah.
blotchy.
Yeah.
Well, it lasts me like a week, almost a week. And
Oh,
it's not like orange color. It's like a great, nice bronzy color. And I think they have darker ones, but for me,
do
for
they do a
fair
color
medium,
match? Do they do the color match? How do you know what color you should do?
no, I don't even know how I got this one. This one's good for like fair skin,
Uh-huh.
which I have in clearly in medium. So instead of putting on tomorrow morning, because I have no time to get ready, I'm going to bring it with me. I already have the other bottle with the mitt and my condom on it, and that's already packed. And so I'll just use it. But I love how it just darkens up immediately, and then you don't look white and scary. And I don't scare anyone with my white scary legs. But Amazon has it right now. It's a 2-pack with the 2 mitts, which I thought it was 2 mitts, and now I find out one's exfoliating. I probably should read the instructions more often. And then for 39, and this will last you a while. So you just shake it up and it's a mousse. It'll last you a long time. So
Wow,
that's
that's
my add to cart.
love it.
So
Love it.
Very
It
yeah,
sounds, it sounds,
cool.
I am like you. I'm not one that lays out in the pool. Gone are the days we don't lay out and put crystal oil on our body anymore, you know?
right.
Little did we
Yeah,
know we
that
were cooking our skin, you know? But yeah, no, I do like that. I do use El Maquillage, but I'm definitely open to trying something like that. But I do
yeah.
like that. I do use a self tanner as well.
So
Yeah. So I have something, first of all, I've been really obsessed over body oils. When you come out of the shower, your body is moist from the shower and putting on the right body oils to soften, some exfoliate, and leaves an amazing smell. Well, I found the thing. So I always say it wrong, but it's Cyclar Vanilla Verb Body Oil. It is amazing. I fall in love with myself when I wear it. It smells so good.
Okay, that's
I
awesome.
mean,
I'm
it's
big on scent.
it's
I
like me
love
yeah,
too.
s
Oh,
good
your
scent.
cheese, because I'm like, "Why God, I smell good. God, I smell good." And I normally don't, I have other perfumes and stuff I do wear, but this one, and it lasts. So basically, for you, I think you will love this, Sue, because this gal that started this brand is all about
uh-huh,
routine, rituals. She has other things like wash and creams, and then of course this oil. And so you could get the kit and you could do the whole kit if you like. But for me, I really love the oil. And so after a
uh-huh,
shower, I'll put it on. But the brand story is really it's a gal named Claudia Suluski. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry, Claudia, if I got that wrong. But she's a content creator and influencer, and she created this. She created this in 2023, October, actually, this month. In 2023. And her motivation around this is her intentional journey about skincare and body care and feeling luxurious and the smell and the touch, your good skin, glowing skin, and relaxation, right? So, and she also had somebody that influenced her and helped her with the actual smells that she has of all her product. This is a little fun tidbit. Phineas, who is Billie Eilish's brother, he got involved in helping her and giving her feedback on the smells and stuff. So she didn't, have this as a solo vision. It was her vision, but she got some help around it. So with Sue being a ritual queen, I figured, oh, it's a part of a ritual. Like you come out of the shower, and you put on this oil. I like to put it like on my elbows, on my bottom of my feet, along my ankles, like my feet to soften my feet. But you could just put it like along your chest and your arms and your elbow area, places that you find that you can get a little bit rougher, like around your knees and things like that. But my God, the smell is amazing. And people use the skin oils to like hydrate, brighten their skin. It's a vegan, a sustainable packaging focus as well. So that's a good thing.
oh yeah,
Like I said, I'm obsessed with it, the oils, because I'm all about moisturizing as we get older. our skin ages, and it will make your skin really soft. And let's see, let me talk about a little bit about this is kind of an interesting thing. So the product focus is vanilla verb vitamin C body oil. I'm not the expert when it comes to fragrance, but did you know that there's like profile fragrances and they're described by layers, top, middle, base, dry, and down. There's layers of smell. And at first, the vanilla verb surprises you because most people think, oh, when you think of vanilla, you think of cupcake, right? But this is bergamot, green cardamom, and it gives you a little bit of spicy citric sparkle. It's almost like a fresh introduction. Like I said, I told you, like when I smell myself, it gets my mindset. I smell it on me right now, and it's a good mindset, right?
Me
I'm
some
in
me.
love with it.
I love me some me. I love me
Yeah.
some me.
So when you put it on, it's not like a sugary smell. It
Okay.
blends into your skin. It's like a creamy feel when you put it on your body. And it dries pretty quickly. So let's see here. So overall vibe, creamy, comforting vanilla, but it's grown up, like with spice.
Yeah.
Definitely not basic, your basic vanilla. Talk about turning heads like this when you walk by, people smell you. And if you want men to smell it and love it, I mean, I'm telling you, it's definitely an add to
That's
cart.
so.
You need it. You need
You
to
know, what's
add
so
it.
funny is I love vanilla, and I actually use vanilla extract as
Uh-huh.
my like perfume scent. Like I literally will take vanilla extract and put it like in my pulse points and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and get like a lot of responses just to pure like the vanilla, like the
Yeah.
vanilla itself. But this
Yeah.
sounds like it's a little bit better for your
I
skin.
mean, yeah, that's the thing, right? It's healthy for your skin, but like for sure, like it lasts just with how long it lasts. I just left screened it.
Yeah.
And you still
We can hear
Yeah.
you. Didn't see you.
there
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 you
I
are.
Oh,
am.
there you are.
Okay, so talk about sensory experience. The scent, how it makes you feel. I was blown away. I love myself. God damn, it's sexy. That's all I have to say. It is freaking sexy, right? So now the cost price point is around $38. It's a US made product. So you can get it at Cycler, their website, or you can get it on Amazon. And let's see here. What else do we? Yeah, so like I said, it's an American. It's made in the U.S. So if I were to say give it like a rating, I give it 2 head snaps and 5 kissies. Verb body oil, vitamin C. Get it? I'm telling you,
Awesome.
you guys. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. Like this is
I believe
a
you.
mainstay for
I
me.
believe
It's
you
a
too.
beautiful.
And you know
It's
what?
a beautiful product.
You're you're gonna laugh because this ritual queen, the one thing I do not do, and I'm so bad at, is putting lotion or oils or anything on my skin when I get out of the shower. It's like something I have them and I try them for a day, and then I just can never get into the habit
You
of that.
you know what you
So,
do? I stick it in the shower. So when
oh,
I'm
there you go.
before I dry off, you know how you just kind of a little bit damp? I rub it in my skin when I'm in the shower. And it lasts you all day.
Smart.
Yeah. Just put it in
That's
your
so
shower.
great.
I love it. That
That's
sounds
awesome.
That's
awesome.
mine.
Awesome. All right, cheese. What
Well,
you got?
I've been eating mine, so I
You
can't say. I'm honestly
not
gonna.
serious. It's funny. That is funny.
I'm honestly, gonna involve Tony, you in this add to cart because I'd never heard of it. This spoonful of comfort, and I can't even tell you. Like you're feeling kind of like blah about whatever, and to have my friend Tony, like I got a delivery at my door. It's in this box. Everything's so gorgeous in the box. Like it literally, sweet little note from Tony and her family comes to me, and it basically is like 2 big things of like jugs of this chicken noodle soup, and they have other flavors too. I've got it on my screen right here. They've got, you can do gifts by occasion, but ultimately it's a way to send gifts, and you could do like cookie versions or different soup flavors or build your own. And there's different
And
price
they let you
points
add
on
a
their
bunch of
website.
things too, like other things like mittens,
Yeah.
socks.
I ate,
Yeah.
well, let me just tell you, she gave me 6 cookies in my little thing, and I ate 4 of them, and I gave Aiden the other 2, and he mowed them. He was so happy that I saved them for him. But there's not just chicken noodle soup, there's other flavors.
Yeah, lots of other
I'm
flavors.
thrilled about finding this out because it feels so good to have someone think of you this way. And so it came with soup, rolls, and cookies for me.
And a cute little
And
ladle, right?
and a
Right.
ladle. Oh, I have the ladle right here. I saved
That's
it,
all.
but it was all packaged so precious. And so I haven't added this to my own cart before because I just found out about it on
Uh-huh.
Tuesday when the package arrived. But I definitely, recommend, and I will be using this to make other people feel good because
Yeah,
it's
I
such a
found this, I
thoughtful
forget how many
gift.
years ago. I think
I
I found it
remember,
over COVID. I think
Tony,
I
you
yeah.
I remember when you found it because you had sent me my first one when Lily passed away. So that
Yes.
would have been
Yeah.
21,
Yeah, it was like
I
during
think.
COVID, I
Yeah.
think I found it, yeah,
Yep.
and I sent one to my friend Jim, and when he had heart surgery. I've sent it to multiple people, my friend Sandra, when she wasn't feeling well. Like,
It's
I can't tell you how many times I've sent them, and every time it's appreciated, you know what I mean? People
and
Yeah.
just love it.
they have gluten-free, vegan options. They have different flavors, like besides the chicken noodle soup, they have tomato
Right.
basil, they have loaded baked potato soup. They have a garden one, they have chicken and rice, like, they have just
They have
so
so
many
many
different things,
flavors,
like,
but
options.
they're traditional the traditional one, their main soup that's well known as their chicken noodle.
Right.
That's the one,
Oh,
yeah,
and
that's
it's
the
hearty.
signature.
I'm so full, I'm almost at the bottom of this. I've been eating it,
Yeah.
like, for my dinner tonight. So delicious, and then I have the other one in the freezer because you can freeze it
Right.
for later.
Yeah.
Right.
So I have that. The cookies are gone. The cookies
Oh,
are
yeah.
And the bread,
they're
the
gone.
rolls are really good too. The rolls
Oh,
are
Those
delicious.
I still have
rolls.
the rolls. I still have the rolls. Like, I had one
Yeah.
roll with tonight's dinner,
You can
but
always
it
freeze
just
those
comes
too,
all
cheese, if you don't use them.
I will. They're like, so it's
Yeah.
super, like, it comes in a cute little packaging and then also gives you like little instructions and, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's definitely
It
an
was
a
so
very
thoughtful.
yeah, I love it.
And just so
And
you
so
know,
I
oh,
will be
so
adding
go
this to
ahead.
my cart in the future.
Yeah, and you know what you do, Cheese? Sign up when you log in, right? You get an account because since Tony sent me mine, I have in return sent it to like millions of people. They lose
And
a
you get
pet.
points too. You get points and
You get
discounts, yeah.
points and discounts. So it's like, oh, I have $50 to use off on this next one, whatever. Definitely sign up and collect your points
Oh,
and
I'm in. It's not, I can't really take credit for this add to cart, but I'm
It's a
very
unique
appreciative of
gift.
it.
It's a unique gift. It's a
And
thoughtful
and
gift, yeah.
I definitely think if you're that type of person that you want to like make people feel special, like Tony always does,
right.
then you need to get this soup for someone you love.
Absolutely. So thanks for pulling up a seat at our table and listening to our add to cart episode. It's not just about what we're buying, it's about the little things that bring us joy, peace, love, make us feel sexy, make us laugh. So from what we're loving to what's lighting us up, we hope it inspires you to add or share something too.
And guess what, Queens? We're just getting started because the next episode is our Binging with Our Bitches, another series that we've been doing a la Cheese, who started that series. And excited for our next podcast, Binging with Our Bitches.
If you're feeling the vibe, don't forget to follow, like, subscribe on Spotify, YouTube, Apple, and Amazon. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok. Your support means the world. Until next time, keep shining, keep sharing, and keep adding joy to your cart.
Yay.
All right, guys.
Bye, everybody.
See you later.